Alrighty, guys. A short recap. Who am I? So, Zindi awakened from unconsciousness by Will healing them, and as they awakened, they begin to hear the familiar voice of their mother. As Zindi consoles her from above, it is apparent that Alestra seems to know Will, or as she calls him, Willoughby. Zindi and Will realize that they're here to rescue the same mom and are thrilled at the idea of having a sibling. After an intense battle with Skabatha, the evil hag is finally defeated, along with her awful green dragon Cradlefall and her annoying doll Pincushion. You proceed to raid Loomlurch for many of its valuables, as well as collect all the children, save for Pud, who are able to sneak past and successfully save the piglet Oink. As you're leaving Loomlurch, you spy a wooden rocking horse near a large wooden jack-in-the-box. As you approach, you notice the rocking horse seems to be missing a piece. Meow Wolf places the unicorn horn into the indent, and you wait and hope that the magic reawakens it. As the unicorn comes to, he is clearly confused and frightened and asks for Lamorna. It's clear that this is her missing mate, Eladon. He is ashamed of his current form and believes that she won't love him anymore. You guys have just finished convincing him that he should, come with you guys and still try and talk to Lamorna. Just on, believe in love. So, as you guys are leaving Loomlurch, you guys leave behind any random creatures that you may have surpassed, as well as Pud, the traitor. But you guys are rolling extremely deep with so many people.
Yeah, well, I guess
we're making our way back to Molly's, right?
Yeah, that's where we've already looked through all the rooms.
Yep.
Yes.
Right on. Do we have a list? Do we make a list of things that we...
I will get you guys the list next time, because it was a long part that I had to skip over.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, right on. That sounds about right. We go back to Molly's reset. We're going to Schmokeland. No, we're going to face Cisco, right? To go.
Do we know that yet?
Well,
that might be meta.
Yeah, that might be a little meta, but yes, okay. that is more than likely where you guys are going.
Yeah.
Some people wish to go home. Yeah. Characters don't know that.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that it's probably best that we go back to Molly as well. So I agree with Harper.
And we'll reunite all the children and I guess decide what happens to them.
Yeah, there is many children.
Many.
I don't think it would be safe to have the children travel with us for a long period of time.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you, Harper. We definitely need to maybe Molly has some ideas of how to get them back home. I don't know, maybe some of these children, hopefully they remember where they're from, but some of them might have been gone for so long that they might need some help. Or we might need some assistance in reuniting them with the correct families and places and stuff like that. Yeah.
Was when your mom was taken, was it within the context of like the carnival situation?
No, I don't know if you remember. But it was that. Why did Will go off? He just wanted to like prove himself. I forget.
Yeah, I also don't quite remember, but it was basically like he snuck out of the safe area.
Yes, and he got captured, and then so my mom and her husband went to go find him. Is what happened. So they had nothing to do with the carnival.
Got it.
All right. You guys begin walking with the crew through the wooded area that you're now very familiar with. You walk without any worries of being stopped or coming across any harm. Now that the hag has been defeated in this area, you guys do notice that while the forest was always like dark and spooky noise, like a lot of like spooky noises, not a lot of light was through the trees. Just all in all, vines would come out and trip you. It never felt like a very safe forest. The mood is definitely changing as you guys walk through. It is lighter out. You guys hear more birds. You notice that the path is slightly easier now. And of course you guys are all, I'm sure Zindi is chatting with her newfound family. And you guys are probably like catching up with everyone. And there are many children.
And you hear like Keeks chilling in my coat pocket, like, that was crazy. Everything was going whoop and whop and yep. And we won. Who would have thought she would have gotten distracted by me telling her she's an ugly old bitch?
You see Junebug like roll her eyes.
Who would have thought?
Amazing.
Me, just a broke down bat in a cave. Oh my god, it scabbed at his face. Hideous.
Yeah, you did pretty good, Keeks.
Like he just can't stop talking about how like he thought he was gonna die in that moment.
Yeah.
but he just like succeeded.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Exactly.
Yeah, Juniper looks visibly pissed at the boasting. She keeps time
right,
with Zindi. Yes. Yeah. It was actually, yeah, Juniper ate the guinea pig, and I think also crunched on not Bavlorna, Scapula a little bit.
Oh, yes, she did. I give Juniper Berry a little scratch behind the ears as we're walking, and just a little pat, and just go, don't worry, don't you just block him out.
It's like, does he hear himself talk sometimes? God, he is so irritating.
And then in the background you just hear
all the children, of course, are enchanted by the talking animals. And a couple of them have already gotten very close with Winterbow, who two of them are like, he's letting them ride him, and he's literally just accepted that this is his life now.
Winterbow is the dad in all those memes who's like, I never wanted this pet, and now he's like, okay, this is fine, I guess. It's actually fine. They're kind of cute. Hold on, and then is quite protective over them, and
I am
that.
happy that we saved the children.
Oh, Winterbow, you did an amazing job, and they wouldn't be safe without you.
Of course. Very excited to see Miss Molly again.
And yes, don't worry. Once Miss Molly's there, you deserve a big break, and don't worry, you're not going to become a dad or anything. all the kids are going to be going to their rightful homes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely wasn't thinking about that at all. He gets like
It sounds like you were really thinking about that for a moment.
No.
Don't get him. Don't scare him, Harper. Just let this man have a little bit of peace.
All right.
He looks like genuinely concerned that one of these kids might be adopted out to him. And he starts like furrowing his brow a little bit. He's like,
no forced parenthood. We don't believe in that. I don't believe in that, at least.
Yeah, no forced parenthood. I think he just didn't consider it. So as you guys come to Miss Molly's, I'll pop up my old picture. Here we are. The gang's all here. And then I have to put all these 800 other people in here.
Oh my gosh.
Is the unicorn the unicorn we're taking with us?
No.
This is a child. Oh, the wooden unicorn? Yes. The wooden unicorn can Eladon can fly as well.
Oh, poor Eladon.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, okay, are we back at Molly's yet? I kind of want to circle up with the core crew. I guess, okay, it's fine. We're still walking. I say, my lord, Harper, hey, so, I mean, we've done a lot. So we've killed 2 out of the 3 hags, right, Harper?
I believe so, yes.
Sounds like we're on our way to saving the Feywild.
It would require us to go to a different realm, should we pursue, which obviously we would. The third, she is not here.
No, of course not. I guess that's kind of where, like 2 out of 3, we gotta get the last one, right? Like, and we need to find your queen, Harper. I feel like it's our duty or something now.
Well, any assistance in finding the true queen would be most helpful, and honestly, the last few days of being with you all, I can't imagine not having you by my side.
Aw, Harper.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, I wanted to just double back and check in with, if we do find the final queen, I'm pretty sure we could probably figure out where all the missing people, all the missing carnival goers and workers.
Oh yeah.
Did. Because there we haven't tied with it. Do we discover any sort of connection between Skavatha and like the owner of the? Can I do an intelligence check or a something check to see if we found out anything about tying back to the carnival ties as to why they're strongholding the carnival?
Yes, go ahead.
Would it be what would it be, like a insight, or would it be a history? It would be history, right?
History, yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay. You seem to remember that the carnival owners when you sort of blackmailed Mr. Witch.
Mm-hmm. Way back in the day.
Yeah, way back in the day. He did reveal that essentially he was already being blackmailed by some sort of fey deal that allows the hags to have like their minions sort of like swoop up children, which is how some of the other children like did come from the carnival.
Oh, jeez.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's child human trafficking.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I hate it.
So, I mean, we pulled the kids out of slave labor, just moments ago.
We did
This is
indeed.
this is not something we're strangers to. But at the same time,
Terrible.
I guess, like, we've talked enough with the kids where we would know, like, enough whether they remember or not anything having to do with the carnival, right?
Correct. And you guys remember when you first met Will that there was Zenor was like from the carnival, and that's why Klarga like brought them back with
Right.
her.
The kitty cat.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there was Star. Yeah, Star got stolen as well.
Oh, Star. Oh, okay. But one of the kids. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I guess I just kind of like review my own documents, my little letter that says that I was supposed to go into the Fey realm, and I go into meditation about thinking about
Go into your mind palace.
Yeah, basically, I need to recharge. I need to water up. So I jump into the
Your
little
pouch. Water up. Sorry,
I was
this
gonna
is
say the
so funny.
little lake by Molly's. Is that we're there, right? We're
Oh,
getting
yeah,
there?
there's a lake.
Yeah. You guys come back, and the familiar sight of Molly's little shop with smoke coming out the chimney, makes you smile. The lake and the surrounding area is even more beautiful and lush than it was before. Molly's house always seemed to be the area that was affected the least by whatever hag powers were going down. But you guys see, as you kind of approach, you see Molly burst out the front door and start just like booking it towards you guys.
My characters feel overwhelming joy. Keeks is we made it, we did it. And I'm just like making jumps, like I'm gonna jump towards
You're jumping
her.
up, yeah.
I'm just like I'm hopping.
Molly finally reaches you guys, and a little out of breath, she goes, "Oh, well, I can't even believe that you guys made it back, and with all of the children. Come. You must tell me. I'll be honest. I don't know if I truly believe that you would come back, but am I so happy to see all of you."
We did it.
I thank Molly for all the training she gave us, and I basically use my cloak to like basically cover my hands so she doesn't touch my hands, but I basically like put my cloak over, and I'm like thank you so much. There's just no way we would have been able to take her out without the extra training and the magic that you bestowed on us.
Oh, well, sweetheart, it wasn't nothing. She like starts like tearing up. She's like, it's just been so long since I've had any sort of normalcy, and the children have been having such a good time.
Oh, Molly, you have been like an auntie to them. I know that you've taken them under your wing and cared for them as if they were your own, and that is amazing. We really, we definitely could save the children, but I look at one kid who's just like doing literally like the grossest thing. He's like picking his nose, but also like kind of like blowing it with his finger in it. This is actually something I saw IRL
Recently?
in the other day.
Oh.
Recently, it's so gross. I'm pulling from real life for my roleplay, guys. Amazing, right? Yeah. So it's just a kid being so fucking gross, and I just kind of go, yeah, I can save them, but don't really think I could take care of them. And Molly, you've been amazing.
Oh, well, sugar. And Is this your mama?
Yes, Molly, hold on. Look, I found my mom, and you're not gonna believe this. Mom, tell her. It's,
Oh,
oh my god, oh Molly, hold on, it's just so exciting. Will, where's Will? Will, you know Molly? Molly, look,
yeah.
you know how I just like point at Will's face, point at my face, point at his face, point at my face? You see? You know how we've been like kind of weird, right? And then I point at Will, and I point at my mom, and I point at me, and I point at Will. Guess what?
Oh, she takes
We were both looking.
Her eyes dart over to Cliff.
Both looking for our mom, and it was the same mom for her family. And I hug Will, and I hug my mom, and I kind of look at Cliff. He's new though. I don't know him too well.
He's respectfully just smiling and like he waves at Miss Molly, and she goes, "Oh well, oh Zindi, that is just about the cutest thing I have ever seen." Oh, and she does look between the three of you guys, and she goes, well, the family resemblance is very strong indeed. Honestly, I didn't want to pry too much, but I thought you guys knew. Otherwise I would have said something.
What would be what would be the chances, Molly? Come on, I'm just this random kid I met that we'd be related. I mean, look, not everybody with curly hair is related, Molly, please.
You look the same.
Okay, Keeks, shut up. Nobody asked you.
Yeah, she sort of places her hands together, and she goes, "Right. No, yes, of course. Absolute pleasure to meet you. It was Alestra.
Alestra, yes. You guys chat.
They begin chatting, and then they're both elves. So it's very clear that they're from different areas of the Feywild, but they're having a lovely chat in Sylvan. And you guys enter the warm, cozy interior of Molly's house, and the other children are there, and everyone starts hitting each other with the pillows from the pillow fort, and running around the house. And Juniper takes a seat. Winterbow begins making a fire. The house is alive with the sound of children and happiness and excited chatter.
I just want to appreciate that we got here. And as I do that, I basically go find. Is Blanc still there?
Yes.
Great. I basically go out to the water where Bastion is, and I just start swimming around, kind of recharging.
You just see Bastion he's huge, right? So he's just sitting in the lake, about elbow deep, just staring.
Yeah.
And occasionally we'll just be ribbit.
It looks like the equivalent of a kiddie pool, an adult sitting in a kiddie pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then occasionally you see Snow Thistle pop up, and she'll land on top of his head, and then he'll ribbit, and then she'll jump off and swim. As you swim for a little bit, eventually Blanc does come out, and he puts his web toes into the lake.
Right on. I turn to Blanc and go, you're really brave out there.
Well, brave maybe, but ineffective. I don't think I landed one blow.
That's not what that's about. It's the fact that you lived and you were still there to help.
I guess I'm glad that everyone's alive. It's definitely a relief. Definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for coming to our aid. There just would have been no way if we hadn't had also Bastion there. eating evil up left and right.
He gets like a smile on his face and he goes, I think you maybe would have managed by yourself, but
Oh no,
thanks.
no. I you know, if Lindsay hadn't, if Harper hadn't given me that thunder thing that made my snot rocket explode, I mean, I don't know where we would have been.
That was awesome. That was so cool. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. That was rad.
I do agree. Flinging boogers is a lot of fun.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Yeah.
Like I'm just like acting like what I do is just like flinging a booger because that's what I'm doing. I'm flinging boogers and they just like kill things sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that.
That was a pivotal moment in the fight.
Yeah.
It was a thunder clapping booger.
Oh my god.
Ice shard, like ice knife.
Yes,
yeah,
ice knife thunder booger.
Yeah.
Ice knife thunder booger.
Yeah. New band name.
Yeah.
Blanc sort of looks into the forest and he goes, "Well, we're gonna head out tomorrow."
Okay, that's sooner rather than later, but I totally do. You need help with anything?
No. He looks at Bastion and Snow Thistle and he goes, I feel bad for the big guy, you know?
Why?
Well, look at them.
I mean, does the size really matter that much?
He looks at Snow Thistle with like slanty eyes and he's like, I've seen her get bigger. I've seen her be different.
Oh. You mean she can match him or bigger?
I think she can decide, but I don't think she's always that size.
Wow. Well, only time would tell. They seem to be getting along. Is she going to accompany you on your journeys?
Where did Zindi get her again?
Isn't she
she was the not my exes, but that like fancy random lady who whisked me away in a dance.
Random lady. Yes, it
belonged to her.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
thank
fancy
you.
Random lady. I
yes.
like it better.
Yeah. And technically Snow Thistle was a coin that Yeah, and then she turned into a frog.
Wow, so she's just like extra magic.
Yeah.
Eliwick is like meta knowledge. Eliwick is a legendary bard, so she has an extremely powerful familiar that she basically lent Zindi.
Oh, snap.
Right on.
In the form of, she gave her a token of favor, and then Zindi was like, I need help. And she was like, here you go.
Mm.
But
I
presumably, Snow Thistle has to go back.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right on. Okay, so yeah, I mean, Blanc, let me know if you need anything, and maybe we can hit one last little swim.
No.
I'd like. He backs up and cannonballs into the water, and you guys spend a good part of the evening like splashing around and playing with each other and just being like froggies.
Yeah.
back inside, you hear Elkhorn, who I forgot about until just fucking now, who's the dwarf from the from the, God, what was it called? Not the, oh yeah, the something valor. I'll get to that. Anyway, Elkhorn, he's like, so yeah, like I fucking said, that's a lot of fucking frogs. I guess that was my problem, that I didn't have enough frogs. But I'm here now. And he's like, he's like pulling up a mead. And you guys actually see Molly is like kind of starstruck over him. He's not rude or anything per se, but he's kind of gruff. And she's just like, oh my gosh, Elkhorn, whatever you need, sweetheart, you just let me know, and I will run and get it for you. I have never been graced with such a legendary hero.
Yep, same vibe as with Sir Talavar.
That's mighty kind of you. Is this infinite glass you got here? This is nice. This is real nice.
Hilarious.
Winterbow is just quietly by the fire, and the kids are sort of like all excitedly talking. Anything else you guys would like to do before the evening?
Snoodles. You can just hear Snoodles and Keeks laughing in the background.
Beavis and Butthead's fine.
Oh my
Pretty much,
god.
yeah.
Pretty much. Oh.
Yeah. Oh god, that's art right there. Yeah.
Not even 1 month away could have prepared me for those giggles.
So funny. The Snoodles giggle is pretty bonkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely makes one wish that he wasn't awoken.
He was fair. Okay, to be fair, was he not fairly annoying before? Like,
He was. It's true. It was definitely.
He was annoying either way.
True.
Yeah.
The children don't think that. The children think Snoodles is the best thing ever.
Oh, they think he's literally perfect. That
Yeah.
he's perfect for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I look at Harper. We're just kind of sitting on the sofa, having a completely separate conversation. This is Meow Wolf is having his froggy fun. We're just kind of chatting, maybe drinking some tea, and I'm just like witnessing Snoodles making all of his weird sounds. I say, perhaps one of the children might, perhaps not. Let me rephrase. Perhaps one of the children
You want
might
one of the children to adopt him. Yes, I 1000% agree. We should force that upon one of the children right now.
I'm just saying, I think that it would bring a child so much more joy than one of us, I think that it would actually be doing quite a lot of good.
Yes, I agree. Would do.
And then I called her an old cunt.
Okay.
Just like that in the background.
Yeah.
Keeks, if you don't behave yourself, you might find yourself going along with a child as well. So just watch it over there.
Like Keeks didn't know what you were talking about. She just like looks at you kind of.
You just see a broom come out of absolutely nowhere to like whack the shit out of Keeks.
Oh my god!
And you hear Miss Molly from the other room go, "Now, Keeks, I told you about swearing."
Can I roll for a dodge?
Sure.
So funny.
Roll a dex check for me.
Let's see. I don't. It's gonna take me a minute to pull up his stats. Can I just roll it from my regular
no
page?
problem.
Okay. Oh, right. Come on, D&D Beyond. Did everyone see the little rainbow D&D Beyond?
Very
Did
cute.
I saw?
That made me happy. Alrighty, let's see here. Stealth check.
No, dex check.
Oh, dex check. Okay. Damn it. Alright. Well, well, where's the dex? That's up top. She hits me. 9.
Hilarious.
Eh!
The broom swipes across his little batty wings and it pins him down into the broom. It's like, eh! I'm sorry for my outburst.
Now, apologize to the children.
I'm sorry I helped kill one of the most legendary, awful witches on the planet.
Keeks, get out! And the broom like flies out of the window and takes him on a very fast spin around the lake for a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
I swear.
I lean over to Molly and I'm like, he did call her an old cunt, but it did kind of help us in the battle.
True.
I understand that, but just in front of company, it is not polite. It's
also
like he was
fair.
raised in a cave.
Well,
Come on, help Keeks with his truth. Help him out, don't leave him hanging there. That is entirely true.
Yeah, well, Molly, I know it can be hard to remember with the voice, but he is a bat.
No, I understand. Yes, I should be nicer to him.
No, you don't have to be nice. It's just
aw,
understanding.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Managing expectations, you know?
Well, the broom only has 2 more left. Do you think that would be sufficient?
Well,
I suppose I could call him in. And she snaps, and the broom comes flying back, and you just hear Keeks go, ah! And lands on a pillow. He's doing like the cartoon stars thing.
Yeah. Well, that bap on the head right before she took him on the spin didn't help.
No. You see, Will is excitedly talking to Alestra and Cliff, and he is like telling them all about his adventures, and you can see that they have the looks, the look on their face is like, you know when you tell your mom a story and then you're like, ooh, wait, hold on, part of the story I may have done some legal shit, and then you or like I did something that was maybe kind of sus, and then you're like trying to change the story. Yeah. So he's like, right. So then I befriended an ent, a treant, and we had a really awesome tree house, and I had a pet spider. And Alestra's like, oh, okay, yeah, pet spider, sure.
Cliff goes, well, son, I think it goes without saying that there won't be any pet spiders at home.
Oh, but Dad!
No, you know, you know the rules. Pets can only have 4 legs in our house.
Fine. You would think I would get a cool pet for beating the hag.
I think that what you get for beating the hag is not being grounded for the rest of your semi what is it? Semi eternal life.
But Zindi gets an owlbear.
Zindi is an adult, and end of discussion. When you're an adult, you can then we can talk about you having an owlbear.
You see Will sort of like gets down out of his chair and he sort of like stomps over to Zindi and he's like, Zindi, they said I couldn't have a spider and they also said I couldn't have an owlbear. It's not fair.
I totally agree on the spider front. And look, June Buggy, she can visit you whenever you need snuggles. And if June Buggy ever has any tiny chicks, I'll make sure that one comes your way.
Big anime eyes.
June Buggy looks at me like, what? Like, girl, you know I'm gay. And
Yes,
I wink.
Yeah.
I wink. She just gives me, it's a look, and I wink.
Is Snoodles within ear reach of anything?
Yeah, I'd say he's in the room.
Right on. Snoodles approaches June Buggy and goes, "Oh, don't you think it's interesting that they're talking about us like we're still pets?" Oh.
I was never a pet. And she just kind of licks one of her paws, distinguished, like distinguishedly.
The large claws, like.
Yes.
That's cute. Oh, they're talking about you, like they're gonna give your children away.
I think Will sort of like tugs at Zindi, and he goes, "You mean you're not gonna come live with us? You're not gonna come back to Schmokeland?"
Oh, jeez. I kind of make eye contact with my mom. How about I pat him on the head and I say, you know what? Let's have some dinner and get some rest, and we can talk about that more in a little bit, maybe tomorrow. I need to discuss with the crew my next steps, but don't worry, kiddo. This isn't the last you're seeing of me. Okay?
Okay. He goes off to join the others. Alestra and gives you sort of like a look, like raised eyebrows, just like she overheard, but she's just like, she's not. I guess she's a little surprised.
I kind of go over to my mom and like, Will's not there. I go, oh, Mom, did you really think I was going to be moving home? No, I left for a reason in the first place. I'm not coming back, but I'll make sure to visit often. Okay, I love that kid and I love you and I want to get to know Cliff, but can't come home.
Oh, but sweetie, it's different now. We, we rebuilt, and we're sort of in a sort of different pocket dimension now. Things are different.
Yeah, a lot would have to change for Schmokeland to be a place that I could ever call home. I never fit in.
I think you should see it before you make a decision.
Okay, we'll talk tomorrow after we've all had some rest.
Okay. Very well. Anything else you guys wish to do?
I mean, Keeks is busy, Snoodles is busy, everyone's having a good time. People are having great realizations.
think as excited as Harper is that we've, like, are one step closer to, you know, defeating another hag and all that fun stuff, she's probably trying to, like, still come up with a plan of, like, where should we go next? Who can I contact? How are we going to get to the other kingdom? All that fun stuff. Like, I'm celebrating, but I'm also trying to think of, like, the logistics of, like, the next few days to come.
Right. You guys have a lovely dinner. Again, Molly can magically sort of stretch her house, so the table is filled with kids, and you guys are all mixed together. You guys are all having, you know, wonderful conversation. Everyone is swapping stories about the Fae and, you know, recounting the battle or filling people in on what they were doing. Molly and the children that you guys left behind, Sloan and Boba, talk about the, you know, what they did today, which definitely isn't as exciting.
How could we ever forget? There was, of course, a very important reunion that we have not shown yet. Between a certain piglet and a certain small child.
Yes. Philomena ends up, she, of course, as soon as you guys came back, Oink the piglet sprung out of your backpack and ran into Philomena's arms, and she goes, Oinky! And squeezes him.
Philomena came out and she was like, fuck these kids, where's the pig?
Yeah, fuck everyone else, where's this pig? And she has not, literally, his hooves have not touched the floor. She is carrying him around like a stuffed animal, and they are obviously very close, and Oink looks very happy to be reunited with Philomena.
Frankie when I came home vibes.
Oh, yes.
That is sweet.
So you guys bed down for the evening. You go into your old rooms, and you sort of bed down for the night. For the last time you guys are all going to be together, as many will start departing in the morning. And you guys a very restful sleep for one of the first times in quite a while.
There's bubbles. There's just bubbles coming out from the sack. Sounds like a little tiny jacuzzi.
Hysterical.
So you guys all wake up in the morning, and of course, as you wake up, you smell the delicious smell of breakfast, and you already hear some of the kids running around and whatnot. And as you guys make your way down the stairs, of course, you see people, like, you know, in various stages of packing, and you can see that Molly has been working on breakfast all morning. And it's just like a buffet style of random stuff.
Nice. See my my froggy tongue, you know, whipping out and grabbing stuff. Keeks his face deep in a bunch of fruit.
Of course.
Snoodles is chomping on sausages.
The kids keep like throwing him sausages, and the plate just like magically refills.
Yeah. He's like snorting as he's eating the sausages.
Yeah. He's for sure gonna throw up if they keep feeding him sausages.
He can't help himself.
He can't help himself. Alestra greets Zindi and says, well, we do, we have an idea of how to get to the portal. So we've been chatting with Miss Molly, and Miss Molly's fairly certain that she can get us there. And then Alestra sort of like gestures to Eladon in the corner, and she goes, I didn't want to bring this up last night, but the rocking horse has been crying the whole time. I think he, you know, I tried to go talk to him, but he did manage to get some of his whatever's going on with him kind of was told to me, but it sounds like he's looking for a Lamorna. Don't.
Yeah. Okay. Should we go talk to him as a group, or should the most empathetic one of us go?
Oh, geez, who is that?
Well, certainly not me.
Yeah, Keeks, please actually maybe don't enter the room.
I'm starting to think you don't like me.
Keeks, that was, you're the one who said that.
I know, I'm telling you my feelings.
Keeks, this is not the topic of conversation right now. Maybe the three of us. God, I feel like I don't know, start singing or something. That might not be appropriate.
I mean, your songs are pretty good.
Keeks, thank you.
You just see like Eladon in the corner, and he's just like, you guys don't think you've ever seen anything sadder than a rocking horse that can cry.
Oh, it's pretty sad. Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah. That would also make a great band name.
Crying rocking horse?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't a bad idea to sing a song.
Maybe we should just talk to him. Maybe we can... God, do you guys think... Harper, do you know anything about this? Do any of you... I mean, or my lord, you're the, like... You're like a wizard. You're like a wizard, right? Like, can we... Is it possible to change him back? Or is he stuck as a rocking horse forever? Because if that's the case, I'd be crying too. That's pretty shitty. I think I might have fucked up by giving him the horn. I guess, man, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that horn's meant to be theirs. Can I do a inspiration with a Arcana check to see if I can decipher anything?
Sure.
Or do we? Okay. That inspiration. All right. Well, the first one I got a 24.
Okay, great.
And then the second one. Okay, yeah, we're staying with the 24. The second one was a 17.
As you guys are whispering, you guys hear Molly shuffling towards you, and she pulls you guys off to the side, and she goes, well, so the crying rocking horse? Okay. I think there is a possibility that he could be transformed back into a unicorn.
How would one do that?
Well,
Yeah, Molly.
You see, unicorn magic is slightly different than book magic. It's much more finicky. Unfortunately, I do think his best bet is to see if his mate will has anything that she can do. I'm more than happy to go with you to see if I can aid in any way, but
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Meta question. Can we get a quick reminder on who she was and when we met her? I don't remember I know that we met her, but I don't remember when or where she was. Yeah.
So
It was
Lamorna,
before I came.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Lamorna was the unicorn of the lake that the kids were like, oh, we have to go rouse the unicorn so that way she grants us a boon, so that way we can go escape with the children. And then you guys ended up calling upon Lamorna, and she was going to grant you a boon, and then she sent Klarga and Star and Zenor back.
And then she was like, I'm so sad forever because my loved one, right?
Yes, she was like, get me Eladon back is what she asked for. She was like, if at all possible, because you guys informed her that you guys were fucking off to Loomlurch. And then before she could grant you your guys' boons, the League of Malevolence attacked.
Those weirdos.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you guys met Harper.
Wow, and that's what happened. Okay, it was right before.
And that's what happened on Glee. Yeah.
Lol.
Right on.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Well, Molly, we do know her, but I don't know how we reach her now. Is there some type of unicorn kind of a song? Maybe a song we can sing. I can sing songs. My magic isn't too good besides that.
Well,
however, I did learn a new, really exciting spell from your books. I'll tell you guys about it later. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, yes, I'd love to. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's. I believe you guys told me that she had some sort of lake that she was attached to. I mean, presumably she's still at the lake.
And I roll. Can I roll a history check to see if I know her?
Yeah.
I don't know why I would, but let's see.
Yeah, you might. I don't know.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, unicorns are not really part of society. They are more of like a mysterious, they're not really beasts because they're incredibly intelligent. They're more like different entities, and they have their own sort of thing that they're going through. Molly's 100% correct that unicorn magic is different than your magic or anyone else's magic. It's kind of its own brand. And it's like very, very finicky, hence why having a unicorn horn is like people, that's why people seek it. It's like enhance their powers, but it often backfires. So you that stands to reason what Molly said of you could just attempt to reach out to her in the place that she was last known, and presumably with the hag gone, people are going to be more receptive. You did do as she asked as well to retrieve Eladon.
True. Molly, do you think that we need to bring Eladon to her, or will she come to us? I don't know do you think this Eladon, do you think he's in a state to travel, guys?
She looks over at Eladon, who's like, still sobbing, and she goes, well, I don't know how he would feel about seeing her, like this. I'm gonna go on a limb here and just assume that this is
She
maybe.
hasn't seen him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like, he would be deeply, deeply embarrassed and ashamed. However, it is the only way that he has any chance of going back to his original form, and more importantly, it's the unicorn, the corn that loves him more than anything in the world. So I feel like we just don't have to like trick him to go, but it will make him feel better and possibly save him. So, but it might be a little bit of a fight.
Yes. It's good. I think it's gonna take a little bit of convincing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe with a song.
Yes, absolutely, Zindi. I hear unicorns love music.
Oh, score.
You guys see, most notably that, Blanc and Bastion are, like, essentially ready to go, as well as Sir Talibar.
I'm helping Blanc with his effects.
You guys are kind of like out on the side of the house, kind of packing up.
Yep.
Bastion. Snow Thistle is very close to Bastion. She never seems to be more than 3 feet from him at any given point. And Blanc sort of is like, gosh, I really hate breaking them up like this, but we gotta get back.
Yeah. I mean, that seems. I mean, I'm sure they can keep in touch, right? She belongs to this really cool bard, and maybe, who knows? Maybe you start a pen pal relationship with the owner of the familiar. You never know. They're both albino frogs.
Yeah. True. I guess I'll give her a message. And he starts like whispering a message to Snow Thistle, and you can see Snow Thistle, like, her eyes are really intelligent, and like she really seems to be taking in what he's saying.
Nice.
And he goes, well, I guess I'll see you again. Maybe.
I mean, that would be. I would hope so. I mean, I'm not gonna stop talking to you. Should we? Is there anything we should exchange to write?
Yeah. He gives you basically his the instructions that you would give to a messenger on how to deliver mail to the Soggy Court.
Perfs. I take that information. I put it on a little piece of paper, and I put it in my cloak.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be writing for sure. Hopefully we can have something that isn't battle related. Maybe some more swims.
Yeah. Well, it was great. It was great seeing you again.
I don't know if you're immune to my poison, so.
Oh, yeah, right. Well,
yeah.
And Blanc mounts up.
So I cloak myself, I cloak my arms, and I give like a pat on the back with my cloaked arms, as to not poison the person that I enjoy conversing and swimming with.
No.
Yeah, it's not asexual by choice, y'all.
Oh.
It's not asexual by choice. I legitimately poison people when I touch them.
So sad. So tragic. Blanc sort of gives you like a small wave, and he goes, I'll write you as soon as I get home."
I can't wait.
And
I wait eagerly.
they spring off into the forest.
I'm tearing up.
Oh.
Yep. That would have been the point where I would have kissed someone, but I didn't go into convulsions.
Oh well.
Yeah, I know. That's how I gotta feel about it too.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
You all gather around Sir Talivar as he says his goodbyes, and he says, I must return to the Spring Court to continue my search for Lady Titania, and reunite with Lady Morgort and Clapperclaw.
Oh, Sir Talivar, it was so good to see you again.
Oh.
I hold out my arms for a big hug.
He gives you a big hug,
Yeah.
and
Big hug!
he like wraps his wings around you guys, and as he unfurls his wings, he goes, "You will always be welcome at the Spring Court, and you have my services, as always."
I hope that we cross paths again, but for a more joyous occasion.
I do too. And he waves and flies off into the summery sunny day. It is very nice out today.
Gorgeous. And smell the flowers.
Out of character, we need to find Meow Wolf those, like, what was it in Batman when he was able to kiss Poison Ivy?
Yeah, you're right.
A dental dam?
Yeah, the little protection.
dental dam!
Good call. Good call.
Amazing.
That's gonna be something. Because I was like, I kept on wanting to and I hug Blanc.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
oops, wait, hold on.
Yeah, and I just kept on being like, he's gonna fall into a connection. Yeah.
We need to find you like a full body suit.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Or a spell, perhaps.
Yeah.
Right.
Something.
Right, that deactivates the poison, temporarily. Like something. Very cool. Good point, though. The little lip protectors. I was like,
that's great.
Peck someone. You can't make out with them, but you can at least peck them.
That's true.
And I feel like that's all that Meow Wolf really, really wants, you know?
Yeah.
Was that like a dental dam of shaping?
You're gonna have to talk to Molly about it later.
Already.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Molly's sketching something like,
Go on.
I love how y'all collectively want me to get laid.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
sad.
this is my
Asexual, not by choice, huh?
I wouldn't say that far. I don't. You are a little froggy frog. So
I think there's at least one person in every campaign who everyone is rooting for to, like, bone at least once.
Yes.
In my other campaign with Dee, it's Dee's character we're all rooting for to
I
get-
just can't do it, dude. I just don't know. Like, the dice don't want it. Like,
I
I'm
don't
dying.
want it.
the dice don't want it. I've tried.
You keep on rolling nat ones.
I literally tried to roll for a threesome one time, and I'm pretty sure I got
Hilarious.
I'm pretty sure I got a nat one, and it was embarrassing.
Failed, yeah.
I was like, all right.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks. Teddy's supposed to be sexy. Anyway,
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna, yeah. I tried to get Dandelion laid, but Nick
Well.
said no.
Fine. We'll have words with him Friday.
Yeah. So you guys go back in. So you guys see Eladon in the corner, and he's just like, it's so sad, you guys, because he's just rocking and crying.
Oh no! Oh god! It's even. Oh god! It's just. It's. Yeah, I whispered to her, but God, it's even worse when you see it.
I know. I don't really know what we should.
Hey,
Well-
buddy.
Oh.
Hey, are you? How you feeling?
Oh, Eladon. Wow. Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, hey.
Oh my god. Oh, hey. You're made out of wood, right?
Oh, I didn't used to be made out of wood.
Damn it, sorry, that was me. I mean, Meow Wolf, I think actually you might be able to pat him without poisoning him for now.
Actually, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, buddy, you're rocking really fast there. Let me.
That's that's why I was asking.
You can see it's like one of those, like, he's like rocking and he's like gonna fall over, and you're like, whoa there.
Yeah, I'm like, you're rocking real fast there, buddy. Let's bring it down a little. It's all right. Hey, we have some good news for you, and our good news is we think that we know where your love is, and we suspect they might have insight into bringing you to your true form.
But you have to come see her yourself with us.
I'm hideous. She'll never love me again.
Eladon, that's not true. You guys are like soulmates, right?
Unicorns do mate for life.
And
if that's the case, then they'll love you no matter what.
And when we saw her, the most important thing for her was to see you. That we can't, in whatever form you're in. And as a reminder, it sounds like the only way you can get, I guess, back to your form that you want to be in again is to see her. So, yeah.
But what if I'm like this forever and I could never be a father?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that if you keep yourself from her, you'll never give yourself the chance to find out.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, yes, my lord. Very good. Yeah, I mean, look, we'd get there if we get there. Yeah, like, hopefully you get to be hot again.
And your kind have so much magic. I can't.
So much magic.
I was a beautiful unicorn. I was a beautiful unicorn.
You're like literally a unicorn. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be. I think you're gonna be okay. I know it's very distressful, and if you need to cry as much as you need to. But know that we are reuniting you with your soulmate, and if you don't give yourself the chance to let your unicorn magic work in a group setting, then you will never find out whether you can or you can't. And isn't that worth something?
Oh. I guess if she doesn't want to be with me, I'll just kill myself.
No, don't.
No.
You can just chop me up into wood. It's
Yeah,
fine.
sure. Look, hey, if we need to, we'll do it. Don't worry, honey, like, whatever you need, okay? So, like, we
you'll
promise.
chop me up into wood. Great. Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh,
So, like,
okay.
if you come with us, we'll make sure that you can get hot again. But, like, if that can't happen and you're like, I literally need to die, oh my god, like, we'll talk about it, okay?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yay. Woo. Clapping.
But I am gonna cry for like 5 more hours about this.
Sure. For sure.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I don't
totally-
sleep anymore. So I did cry all night. I think the children are maybe a little freaked out about it.
I mean, it's more the rocking than anything. But because you can hurt yourself or break one of your facets. We don't want you to hurt yourself at all.
I'm already
Well-
how much more damage? And he's just like, he's pretty inconsolable, but you guys did convince him that, like, to go, even if, you know, you promised him something very wild in exchange.
I mean, I would have never promised that, but Zindi's just trying to get the yes.
You're obviously not gonna chop him up into wood, probably.
I know, but it's like yeah, I'll do whatever you say. Yeah, just come with us.
Sure.
Yeah. At least we convinced him.
You guys like turn around and you guys just see like all of the adults in the room just like eyebrows raised, and they're like, well,
He's coming with us.
Oh, okay. Well, alrighty then. You know what? It doesn't matter how we got there. The point is, he's coming with.
How do you suspect we go? I mean, we're summoning her. We're meeting at a rendezvous. We gotta get in contact first.
Well, we know where this lake is, right? It's around here somewhere. I haven't been outside my area in a while, but I think I remember the way.
Well, are we gonna set out today? Tomorrow?
Well, I have separated the children. This group here is children who need to go back to the material realm since they were stolen out of the Witchlight Carnival. And then this group here needs to be reunited with their Fey parents. I am more than happy to oversee the reuniting of the parents and the children.
That couldn't have been any kinder.
Oh, Molly, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
I still have some contacts in around the realm. I think I can find them.
Yes, that is fantastic. I that is a load of research and a load of work, and I couldn't be more appreciative. And let me know if you ever need any of my poisons. I will expedite them to you post haste.
Excellent. I'm always looking for a new ethical supplier.
You can count on me.
Wondrous. Well, shall we? And then, like, you guys kind of, like, pack for, like, basically a day hiking trip. And you guys make your way out to the lake.
How long of a journey is that from here?
Let me look. It's definitely gonna take you, like, the better part of a day. But you guys do end up getting there, like, kind of around just before sunset. Molly is obviously... She has this, like, backpack that you saw her put way too much stuff in. And so you're like, okay, cool. And so, you guys are sort of just making your way out. You only have about half of the kids who are gonna go back to the Witchlight Carnival area. So they are Sung, Philomena, Broader, and Wendell. But the others are staying behind, including Boba and Sloane.
All right. In the magic store?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
since there's no hag anymore, there's a lot less dangerous Fey stuff going on, and also I have the house absolutely warded to the nine hells. Let me just say.
I believe you. Your power is great.
I would never want anything to happen to the children.
Yeah. Will, it was pretty crazy. Zindi saved Will's life. He almost bit it in battle. So I couldn't agree more.
Oh, terrible business there. Poor Will.
Yes, it was frightening. That hag was terrifyingly disgusting.
Well,
I'm sure Juniper could tell you all about how she tasted.
I'm sure not very good. Unfortunately, I think you haven't met the worst one yet.
The worst one yet is still to come? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You mean there's even a hag more rancid and more hideous than my ex-wife and Scabatha?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know, we never really got into the whole ex-wife thing, but we're not gonna just glaze past that. I'm bookmarking that for next time. And you guys end up coming upon the lake, and as you enter the area, it looked as it did before. It's a very beautiful, large lake, but you see no sign of Lamorna, just like you didn't see Lamorna before last time you called her. How would you guys like to try and get her attention?
I heard music works.
Oh, yes, I can I can do that. I take out my my little flute and I go do 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 do. Your love is here. He is here. He looks weird, but that's okay. Your love is here. He looks weird, but that's okay. Kind of like a jazzy beat. I'm gonna roll for that in terms of performance.
Okay, roll with advantage as Will and Cliff join you.
Cool. It's really cool that I have +10 because I just rolled a 9. Cool. 23.
That's awesome.
Even though the lyrics are questionable, the music is beautiful, and it's only aided by Cliff and Will helping out, who seem to be able to pick up the notes very quickly. And you guys eventually are all singing together in a huge
Your love
motley...
is here. Your love is here, but he looks weird. He looks weird. And then there's like some you just I actually, you can't even describe how like the music sounds. It just so good. Indescribable.
Yeah, very like if I had to liken it to something, almost like a Stevie Nicks vibe.
Yeah.
And eventually you see it gets a little darker. It's a little darker as the sun sets, and you start seeing like fireflies and stuff come out. And as the sun just sets past the mountains where it's still light but the sun has set, you see you guys saw a visage of a unicorn before, again from far away. At first you think it's like clouds or something, and then as it gets bigger, a massive visage of a unicorn who looks like they're made out of like pure rainbow comes galloping along the coast of the lake. And as they round the exterior, they begin to halt as they approach, and you see Eladon sort of like start to fly up, and the music is cresting, and you guys are like singing as hard as you can, and you hear a loud voice boom over the lake, and she goes, "My love, you have returned." And you hear Eladon, he goes, "Yes. I'm so sorry." "Why are you sorry? I thought I would never see you again." Look at me. I'm a toy. I'm not even a real unicorn anymore." And you see Lamorna, she's like shrinks down and becomes more and more real and compacted. And Eladon like floats down to meet her. And Lamorna, when she becomes fully real, it's like, I don't care. I asked these adventurers to go get you no matter what, and I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if you were okay. I still love you. And Eladon sort of turns away. He's incapable of moving his neck. And
you can see the words like it's possessed.
And Eladon, begins to cry, and he goes, I hate my form. I didn't want to come back.
I kind of awkwardly go, well, sorry to break up this sad, pitying moment, but we did come not only to reunite you guys, big major reason we're here, but also there is a possibility, maybe Lamorna, that he can get back to normal.
She looks at him and she goes, "Your horn. Oh, you've gotten your horn back. Oh, this is wonderful. Well, I guess we can try." And you guys see Molly like over a book. She has like her glasses and her hat down, and she's just been like whispering this whole time and sort of like doing a bunch of arcane shapes with her hands. And she goes, I would love you even if this is how you are. We'll make it work. Well, I don't care about any of that. And she runs to like nuzzle him, even though he's like a little bit shorter now, because he is a large rocking horse size, but he's still kind of shorter than a unicorn would be. And she nuzzles like his tears away, and as their horns touch, you guys begin to see like magic to pulse between them, and you hear Molly start to like quicken her pace, and her concentration seems to be very intent on making sure whatever's happening is continuing to go. The air feels still. None of you almost dare to breathe because you're like, okay, this is it. And Lamorna sort of
Did I lose you?
Oh yeah, sorry. No. My headphones cut out for like 1 sec.
Okay.
Sorry. At the most dramatic moment.
I thought you dropped.
We were like, no. You guys begin to see like the magic, and it's not like linear. Like it pulses really bright, and then it kind of fades, and then it pulses a little bit, and then not so much, and you can hear like Lamorna, and she goes, please, this is all I want. And you guys are momentarily blinded by a flash of rainbow light that temporarily light up the dusky sky. And as you guys begin to blink back your vision, you guys see 2 unicorns in front of you. One, of course, Lamorna of pure white. And then you see Eladon in his final form, which is a beautiful pearlescent gray unicorn with vivid strawberry blonde mane and goatee, and his horn matches.
I'm crying. I'm just full crying. I like the light is just like so much. It's just like incredible, and there's nothing better. And I say, look at yourself. I'm just like sobbing and like also like elated. Look.
Yeah.
You see the 2 unicorns break away, and they immediately like see each other, and they butt heads again, and you can see Eladon so happy. He's like crying and like laughing at the same time. He rears up on his hind legs, and they begin to sort of like play fight each other and splash in the water, and everyone is like yipping and clapping, and it is one of the purest images you've ever seen. Lamorna,
this is great.
Lamorna comes back to you guys and touches her horn to each Meow Wolf, Zindi, and Harper's shoulders, and says, I feel as if I could never repay you. I can't believe that you were able to deliver Eladon back to me, and she looks at Molly, who is sweating, and her hat is a little askew, and her glasses are like all the way down her nose, and she's like, absolutely, my pleasure, sweetheart. Listen, if you and I, we got to talk sometime. And Lamorna's like, of course. Lamorna sort of like looks at you guys, and she looks at Meow Wolf and Zindi respectively, and she goes, I did promise you a boon last time. And I never got to deliver it. Um, I'm at your disposal.
Oh. But you just got reunited with your love.
Oh yes, I will grant you a wish.
Oh,
Oh.
Ooh. Like right now, or can I keep it
Not a
later?
wish spell, because as you know, that's it's not actually a thing. No one's ever been able to do it, not even unicorns. But I can grant. I'm very, very magical, as you can see. You hear Molly just scoff just a little bit in the background, but not too loud. And she goes, I can I can open portals. The lake is a portal. And I see you have more children with you than last
Oh.
time, I believe.
A lot, yes. Yep.
Yeah, this is
So
a
many.
lot of children. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's definitely too
I
many.
don't believe humans have litters. Is that right?
You are correct. These are
Okay.
not ours.
But
Okay.
Not
my
mine.
kind does spawn, and this is kind of reminiscent of my kind spawning.
Okay.
They just
Yeah.
multiply.
Mm.
They just multiplied out of nowhere.
Interesting. Well, I'm at your disposal.
Great. I'm thinking, Miss Molly had already figured out where each little one I think needed to go. So I think maybe if we all kind of put our heads together and talk about that, we might be able to do a couple of portals if that's
Yeah, I
something
think
we can
that
do.
would be great use of your magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No need to decide right this absolute second. But I figured you would have some kind of idea.
I'm assuming send the children that were missing back. I'm not exactly sure where the location is. How would we find that out?
Oh, well, I could just send them back to the Witchlight Carnival.
Ooh, yeah, but like we don't want them to just be like back at the carnival. Like, there's like everybody's there.
Well, in the material realm, it's only been like a couple hours.
Oh. So yeah,
I mean,
great point.
Honestly, Klarga's like probably still there.
Okay. Yeah. We can Klarga will know what to
Like
do.
it's been weeks for us, so I get it. But yeah, material realm is weird.
Perfect. So let's do it. Do it.
We could
Okay.
do that. We could also use the wish to possibly bring us to where we need to be.
Oh yes,
That's a good
it's two,
point.
it's two, at least two.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not like one wish per portal, right?
No, yes. Well, one for you, Zindi, and one for you, my liege.
I look at the unicorn and go, isn't that crazy how that works? I know. You're not even
have never. Well, that's a new one.
It was also something for me as well.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's really the only respect I get, so it's enjoyable.
Oh, wow. I unfortunately can't fix that with the bone. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll wish for more respect.
I don't really think
Oh.
we have it fixed, so.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great idea. So we'll figure out what portals, and then we'll figure out where we need to go, and you helping us with that would be outstanding. Thank you.
Lamorna looks over and she goes, "Okay, right. So one Witchlight, and then she looks at Winterbow and Illustra. No barking dogs. And she goes, "Oh, I'm sure you guys wish to go back to Schmokeland, right?"
I think some do. Yes, that is correct.
Oh well, yes. Yes, I can certainly get into the little pocket dimension. It's not overly complicated, but definitely works for the elves and the centaurs. Mm-hmm.
Right on. Is there any? Let me think. So are we gonna do the carnival first and send the kids off back to the carnival?
Yeah.
All right.
And then
I'm on.
maybe meta, but maybe we like start the next episode with getting sent off to our next place.
Yeah.
Totally. You
Sounds
see
good.
Lamorna create a whirlpool with Eladon's help in the center of the lake, which then sort of like parts a little bit so you can just like walk into the portal, which looks like a hurricane almost. But you guys can hear the calliope and smell the peanuts and the popcorn, and Lamorna says to the children, she goes, all right, children, back to the material realm.
You're all gonna see your families.
It's been much less time over there, so I think it's fine.
When you get there, if you can't find your mommies and daddies, please ask somebody who's working there to direct you to Klarga and tell them that my lord and Zindi sent you, and she'll know just what to do.
I'm sure she'll love having a gaggle of kids.
Totally. What could go wrong? Klarga loves kids. You see Philomena like take this in. She's still clutching Oink, and she goes, okay. And they one by one sort of like jump into the portal, and when the last one jumps through, the portal closes and the sound and the smell disappear.
Wow.
Dang, next time I should have some of them throw back some cotton candy.
What's
Ah.
that?
So some food at the carnival.
Oh, it's pure sugar turned into air, and it's not magic, if you can believe it.
And it looks like a
What?
cloud.
Yeah, we'll be sure to get you some next time.
Oh, you would love it. It looks like a cloud.
That sounds divine.
It does make you horribly sticky in a really unfun way. So that's the downside.
Oh.
Only if you frenzy when you eat it. If you just wrap your tongue, really, really long tongue around it, it dissolves itself.
My lord, we don't all have really long tongues.
I mean, whose problem is that?
It's mine, absolutely. You're kind of made for you. I'm jealous.
Oh, I understand.
I absolutely have to learn this portal spell. This is amazing. Alestra steps forward and she goes, yes, we would like to go back to Schmokeland. If the others can accompany us, we can send them out when need be.
Oh, yeah, gosh. Oh man, Mom, we didn't really talk about it. What do you mean by others? Like us? You want us to come along, or I mean, I look at Will. He's like really sad. Oh, dude, hold on, come here. I kind of like bring him in for kind of like a bro-y brother hug, like a kind of rustles his hair. Dude, you need to get back to school, and we're on a mission. We're gonna save the Fae, and I just can't come home yet unless we have to. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of confused. Are we going back to Schmuckland? Or are we?
It's absolutely up to y'all.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing what Schmoklin looks like.
Oh my lord, I really don't want to go smuggling. It just Will, I don't know what to tell you,
No,
kid.
but
It's
but
just
Cindy, it's so cool now. They have like you can go crystal fishing. Uh uh they have um uh a massive uh river that you can boat on, and it just like falls off the side of the realm. It's really cool. And then if you fall off, you just like go back right up. It's so cool.
that does sound pretty crazy. I don't know.
You just come for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, might be good to have like a place to catch our breaths after that crazy mission. Oh man, not sure, guys. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's I mean, that does sound pretty cool. You mean you just get back up to the top every time you fall off? How far is the fall?
I mean, hold on. But if we go to Schmuckland, we can't use our portal to go directly to the next hag, which feels like a missed opportunity. I kind of want to, kind of get that over with. And we can always go back to Schmuckland to celebrate.
That's fair. What do you think, Harper? Harper?
Both options sound lovely. I
Meta,
would
sorry,
have
Dee,
to.
have you put in work to like creating Schmuckland yet? Like, is it like bummer to you if we don't go, or like?
Uh,
I I
I'm
I
pretty,
I I I made
there's more.
I did make a small map, but it wasn't anything intense.
Okay.
I have stuff planned, but if you skip it, it's not like so absolutely sad, and you can absolutely like go back. It is I want you guys to feel empowered to do whatever you guys think that your characters would do, and I think Zindi obviously doesn't want to go back for Zindi reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Well, I mean, you made a good point about the portal because we do need the portal to get to the last hag,
Yeah, it
and
does
and
sound like it's a one-way portal, and
it
so if we
is.
did use it to go to Schmookland, although it does sound lovely, I don't know how we would get to where we'd have to be eventually,
That's a
just
good
as
point.
dearest Zindi had pointed out.
Well, I mean, we do have sorcerers, wizards. I mean, we could open a portal to Yon. We just haven't, because
I put
it's
my shoulder.
dangerous.
I put my shoulder. Well, I put my hand on Will's shoulder, and I just shake my head, say, "I think you know what the answer is, buddy. Don't worry. We'll see you soon. Okay?
No, it would be
Promise."
so exciting, dearest Will. When we do finally get to see you once everything is all over, you'll have to show us all the cool new things that you've learned in our absence.
Very true. Very true.
I guess.
And imagine telling all your friends all the cool stuff that you've been doing while you're with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can Snoodles come with me?
Oh, Will,
You know that
Cyril
Snoodles'
can
choice.
absolutely come with you. You know what? I'm so glad you said that because I think Cyril would have been really sad without you. And we need somebody to make sure that Snoodles doesn't get into trouble. And what's Will's dad's name again? Sorry,
Cliff.
Cliff. And Cliff, Snoodles has 4 legs.
It does
Uh,
abide by your rules, sir.
Cliff gets like a grumpy dad face. Will goes over to Snoodles and he goes, Snoodles, you want to come with us, Schmoklin? We could do show and tell at school.
Oh,
Everyone will
that
love
sounds
you.
delightful, Will. I will. I will go with Will.
Wow. Great choice for everyone.
Zindi's like, fuck these talking animals, dude.
Except Juniper Berry, she's perfect. But she's not a pet.
Juniper tries to look sad that Snoodles is leaving. Oh.
No.
Oh, I am so jealous. So
Wow.
jealous.
Terrible.
Will goes up to Meow Wolf and he goes, well, when you're done adventuring, Snoodles can rejoin you. But just I don't know if Snoodles just a baby. I don't know if he's ready for the big adventure.
Very true, Will. Needs to do some growing and learning.
He already agreed to go with you, and he seems like he's gonna have a good time.
And it'll be your responsibility to get him ready for the next time when there is a bigger adventure.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna do so much training. Snoodles, I'm gonna teach you how to sing, man. It's gonna be great.
Wow! That sounds so exciting, Mom. Can't wait to hear that.
Alestra's eyes look like they're gonna bug out of her face.
But he'll be so happy. Isn't that what you really want? Your kid to be happy?
Uh-huh. Yep. All one big happy family. All right, Snoodles.
I'm giving her a big hug as we say that.
Yeah. She pets your hair and she goes, I just want you to be careful, Zindi. Just
don't worry.
I do want you to come home.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when I come to visit.
You better come home to get Snoodles.
Oh,
yeah. Don't worry.
We absolutely need to, because he's going to get massive.
Yeah, and my lord and Keeks will probably miss him.
Oh, yeah. Lot, so. You didn't know? He's going to get massive. Like he's going to get maybe 18, 20 feet.
Yeah, you won't have to keep him in the house after that. But he'll be a baby for a while.
Okay. Yes. Wonderful.
Hooray.
See, Will, we did get you a pet. It's great. Cliff is like heavy breathing. He's like,
well, he has a good heart.
Cliff, yeah, I'm so glad that we got to meet. I'm so glad that you're with my mom and our Will's dad. And now you have a new little one too.
He smiles and looks at Snoodles and he goes, right. Make sure you get back okay, Zindi. I think Will is ready to have a sibling.
Oh, well, sounds good. I give him a hug.
Gives you a hug back. Eladon and Lamorna begin to make a portal for Schmokeland and send off Will and Winterbow. Winterbow doesn't say that much to you guys as he leaves. He's the last one to leave, and he nods and he goes, thank you for letting me eat lunch with you.
Aww.
It was a pleasure.
I kind of give him an aye, Captain.
Well, I'll see you soon. I believe in you. And he follows the others into the portal, which closes. And we will pick up there next time.
Hooray! That was nice.
So nice.